Sorry about that. My phone just shut off. Yeah, I had a lot of things on my phone I had to delete in order to complete this message. Yeah, I was saying cognitive dissonance that is happening. This is when something that's obvious that is happening and you disavow the signs. It's raining outside. I said, no, it's not. And I'm going to go out and play some volleyball. So reality is showing you one thing, but you're acting that it's not actually happening. So I see what looks like that happening to get some black people who speak well and trying to convince you, black people, that everything is okay. One of them outrightly said it doesn't, that they've never had racism happen to them. Another was saying that um, he's done well in America and he's a businessman and he employs 100 people. But what it turned out that he doesn't have evidently any black people working for him. All Mexicans, according to him. He says, I hire people who I know who can do the job. And I only will hire people who could do the job, which is fine. But these people, these guys from Mexico, most likely are people who do anything to stay here and is pretty much forced to do the physical labor he has them to do. So it's really, if of course you could exploit a hungry person. And no black people are going to want to do labor type work and not get paid. Yes, he's a businessman and he's using wisdom, but what it seems like to achieve the American dream, and I think this is the real essence of why I'm doing this video, means that you have to leave your community behind. And that's my dilemma. In a nutshell. And I don't think I'm ready to do that. Not to forget about them, to maybe encourage, to speak out in your community. Hey, this is how you could do it. That let's come together. But that's not what's happening. Also, it's like an allegiance, an alliance. I meant to say an alliance. Each of these black speakers that I've seen over the internet, they don't seem to have any affiliation with any black people. Many of them are not married to black people. Seems like they all seem to be somehow you start out black and you end out with somebody else, living in somebody else's community, but not your own. Does the American dream, to have the American dream, mean that you have to no longer, that you have to no longer have black friends? So you go out, let's say you go to dinner with a bunch of friends, and then you're going to often find that you're the only black person there at the dinner. This woman who is the black conservative, and I found out, and I was right, that she had to be sponsored by someone. Then I see her on the internet having her own TV show, And I know it had a logo and a name. That's who sponsors her. See, I knew it. And then I looked up the organization on the internet, and out of a group of, let's say, 20, it was about 20 people, she and one other black are the only blacks on that show, I mean, on that organization. Only. And everyone else there is white. Why is that? Why is that? So they'll help you only when you sit and share a certain narrative. Soon, when you speak about certain topics, they're going to stop being your friends. You're not going to be invited to be hosted by them. You're going to be on your own. And that is reality, I believe. And that's my real concern. What does racism smell like? What can happen with racism? That's what I was originally going to talk about, but like how it affects. Um, I mentioned that one event with the lady who had the boyfriend. Um, what happens? Like, for example, this was a short story. I went to get my hair done. So I want to believe like these black conservatives, because basically I'm a very conservative woman. Um, in my overall way in life, I I have black people here, and I've gone out like where I live. I have to go take a train and go way uptown where a lot of people with my type of hair would live, get my hair done. Now I've done that in the past. Like I don't often go to the hairdresser. I'm not into people doing my hair, and I just do my own hair. I'm really, lay low about my hair and everything. And I didn't want to go uptown. I said I want to stay in my neighborhood. Where I live, you have everybody goes there, all different races. Okay, and I'm thinking, you know, I'm one with my environment, and it's very eclectic. That's what I like about it's so eclectic. But people are racist. And I went like maybe I think it was like 4 blocks away from my house. I go in to the front desk, and I used to work in the hair industry. I used to work in a salon, so I know how it works. So I go in, I go to the front desk, which was right by the door, and I said, "Hello, I'm interested in getting my hair colored." And that's it. I'm not getting my hair relaxed or anything like that, just hair color. And the white salons, they seem to specialize in hair color. Hair color, hair color, hair color, right? They'll know by hair coloring. Black places is not as much into hair coloring, but these Caucasian places are they get their hair colored in some way. And I felt confident that they'll be able to do a good hair color. I wanted a professional job. So I went to a salon, and it looked like a standard, not very high. It was nice. It's not, the um, mainstream people going there, Caucasians and Asians going there primarily, and I didn't think it'd be an issue. I have to be honest. I thought it would not be an issue because this is my neighborhood. This we all shop. We all interact with each other. Well, this is a problem. It was a problem. And they had me sit down, and I noticed no one is attending to me. And I noticed that other people came after I came in, and they're being serviced right away. Right away. Some even the Caucasian men, they come in and they're about to sit down, and the girls in the back, the shampoo girls, oh, come right away, come back, get your hair washed. Because usually the guy get the hair wash, and then it's cut. So she's prepping. So it's like an assembly line. You come in. Oh, you guys, okay, let's do quick shampoo so they can then cut your hair. Okay, in and out, boom. But with me, I'm just there, and no one is tending to me, and I started to feel uncomfortable and feel like, am I just being am I just sensitive again? I said, excuse me, I was here first, and everybody's being, you know, getting their hair done, and I'm still sitting here. Then the guy, I presume the owner, he was a little older guy than the other people, than the hairdressers. And what do you want done? He was kind of brash with me. So I just want to get my hair colored. I want my hair colored red. I'm fascinating people with red hair. Fascinated. Always been fascinated with the color red. Red hair. Anything. I'm fascinated. Okay? And I don't know why. But either way, I want my hair colored. I didn't want it relaxed or anything like that, because I'll tell that my hair is natural. I no chemicals in it. Virgin hair, and so I just want to come see when you have when you're a black girl and you get your hair chemically relaxed, and then you attempt to do a permanent hair color, it's going to be in the sink your hair. Okay, that's a problem. The chemicals don't work because they're very harsh, and it'll be in the sink your hair. And I told her, I don't. This is my natural hair. I just want a hair color, permanent hair color. I like red. And I remember him saying, "Oh, well, why would you want red hair? If you get red hair, that means you have to keep on coming back and get it redone. You wouldn't want to do that." I never heard a hairdresser say that. But when you're a black person, that's what racism could sound like. See, it's microaggressions. What's happening to me and what happens to many of us. And I'm a black conservative girl, basically. But being black conservative and going into a salon, wanting my hair done, just colored. And again, these salons here, they do hair coloring. Okay. It shouldn't be an issue. But somehow it is with me. Um, and I didn't expect that, because it's, don't they want job, money. So I just had two plaits in my hair, two braids, pigtails. You got to get it out. You take the thing out. Really bad, and I think, boy, I'm getting my hair done. He should be the one taking the braid, but I take it out. He says, you have to go get your hair shampooed. My hair was clean because I shampooed my hair 2 days prior. It's not dirty. And in general, when you get your hair colored, you don't wash the hair first, because the natural oils, they tell you in school that you want the natural oils in the hair, because the pigments of the hair coloring gets in better. And again, you don't want the scalp to burn, so the hair coloring can burn the scalp, right? But I have to get my hair washed according to him. So then I'm at the thing, at the bowl. I'm just sitting at the bowl. And then processing me because when you get the shampoo and then the dry, you put the towel on your head and then you go and then you're going to get to, he's working on somebody else. I'm just sitting there. And I say, hey, you forgot me here to the guy I'm saying. So he eventually comes. So I know he said something to me. And then finally, he's doing the hair, my hair, the coloring. Um, it gets done finally, and then now it has to, he's not gonna start on it. They have the girls start, blow dry it, whatever. Now I'm pissed. This happened quite a while ago. This happened almost 8 years ago, I think. Yeah, 7 or 8 years ago. And I know what happened. I know how I feel, and I know what happened. Basically, what happened to me was microaggression due to racism. When you go to an establishment and they don't want to do your hair or whatever, the service, they'll say something to you. And all the other people, whites and Asians, could come in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. But you're there. And it's just a standard hair, procedure, hair coloring, boom. And so I say to the woman, to make a point. And basically the point was, I know what you guys did to me, and I know that you did it to me because of my race, and that you didn't want to do my hair. But I'm going to let you know this, that yeah, I'm part of your background as well. An ancestor of mine came from their country. And I even gave the name of the town, the city in Europe. And how apologetic she was. Now, I said it just like an FYI, like a little chit chat when she's blowing my hair. And she responded exactly how I wanted her to. Because I know they would feel bad. And I said it loud enough because I wanted the other people to hear that, yeah, yes, I am a black girl. But some of my ancestors were from your country, and you treated me this way. Just an FYI. She was very apologetic and said, oh, and I never made mention that I had to wait for anything. I never complained to her. Never. I never said anything to anyone, when I was getting service. But I let them know when I was at the thing, hey, I think you forgot me here. Aren't you gonna do my hair? I never questioned. I never told the girl, oh, he said, why do you want my hair done this color? Then that means you have to come back and blah blah. No, I never. No, I acted as if nothing happened. And she then immediately says, oh, I'm so sorry that you had to wait, and oh, they shouldn't have treated you that way, and blah blah blah. Now, I didn't say that they mistreated me anyway. In any way, no. But she was so apologetic, and she said, the next time that you come in, you don't have to wait. You come straight to me, and I'll get your hair done, and blah 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 blah. Oh, thank you. Oh, no way would I go back there. I never went back. So this is a type of racism that exists in New York City. And why some establishments don't have black people, because when you go in, you get what's called the microaggression because of your race. They don't, and other microaggressions that I had, and then some of them, when you kind of question, like they tell you this, and they say, well, that doesn't make sense because of such and such, and oh, well, don't, and all that. Even getting a tattoo. I did that video about the tattoo. You have a tattoo artist won all these competitions in the tattoo world, and he doesn't do black people. And again, the area has all types of people. And then they lied and said, oh, well, hey, so and so. Like I wanted I wanted to redo a tattoo, to remove it and then put another one. And if the person would do it over, you know. Somehow he doesn't know how to do like to tattoo over a tattoo. Like you go and get it removed, but sometimes it's not 100% removed. But you do something on top of it. Now he won awards for doing tattoo overs with a cover or whatever what the expression is when you tattoo over an old tattoo. He won the awards for. He's considered one of the best in the world. And I went to him. I made an appointment to see him. Came in and microaggression. And I know how it made me feel. And his excuse so that he doesn't have to do me. We can get so and so. Hey, this doing. I don't specialize in coloring. I don't specialize in doing black and white photo tattoos, just color. And so that was his way out, because black people are not supposed to get color tattoos. And shouldn't she ask so and so? So and so, she should talk to so and so to do this. And so when I want to talk to so and so, when I was about to leave, and ask for his contact number and his name again, all of a sudden, oh, well, why do you need to talk to him? And you should talk to someone else about getting the tattoo removed. And I said, well, I already talked to them, and they said it's fine to get it removed. So just give me the. Oh no, I made some excuse. See, there was no so and so. It was probably a made up name, and just to have me leave. And this was just 2 years ago. See, this is microaggression, and it's within they're like a half an hour walk from each other, both places. Yeah, in opposite neighborhoods, but they're all I'm in the center of both neighborhoods. But it's all within a quarter of a mile away from me. Away from me. It's all in my neighborhood where I shop. And there's this microaggressions and excuses that people make why they don't want to do you. But for politics, all of a sudden, you're included in their circles. They may invite you to lunch or dinner with the rest of them. They may have you be sponsored in your own TV show. But God forbid, if you expose racism. And I'm learning that in order to survive in their world, it seems to often include that that you do not hire your fellow blacks, that you marry into their group or anyone outside of your community. And that's it. And I said, this is an illusion also of inclusion. You're not included, and you'll never fully be included. And that's why I feel that reparations is essential for our continuity, and that we as a people should work together as a team. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.